Fox Talk tonight, famous cook Paula Deen, who built her empire, telling us, go ahead, throw that extra stick of butter in there, makes a shocking announcement. Well, maybe it's not so shocking. She has type 2 diabetes. Now, she admits her butter-rich diet, her fat-rich diet, was part of the problem, but then said this, quote, like I told Oprah years ago, honey, I'm your cook, not your doctor. You have to take care of yourself. Nick Parker is a fitness expert. Don Napoli is a registered dietitian with the MD Anderson Cancer Center. Here to talk more about the impact these celebrity diets or celebrity chefs can sometimes have on our waistlines and wallets. Nick, okay, I just have to imagine you cringe every time you see Paula Deen on TV. A stick of butter is at least 1,000 lunges to work off.
You know what? It's painful to watch. I'm not going to lie. I do like Paula Deen, and, you know, I am a fan of Krispy Kreme, but there's a huge problem when you're sticking 12 Krispy Kremes into a casserole dish or something like that. That's bad. Right.
And what do you think about as far as the you know, excess is the word I guess people often use with her? Was she promoting such a bad message? Is she such an enemy of the state, like Anthony Bourdain called her?
Well, you have to really take into consideration what you're putting in your mouth. You know, yes, moderation is the key, but you can't look to celebrities to tell you what to do. You have to take responsibility for what you are doing and the food that you're putting into your mouth and how you're processing it.
What do you think, Don, of her partnership now with this drug maker who makes a diabetes drug? Is that the right message to send?
People really want to keep in mind that diet and exercise is the key here. You have to go back to square one. So you want to make sure you're preventing this before you actually get it, because you might go too far where you have to be on medication the rest of your life.
Right. And Nick, obviously there are the aesthetic effects too. I mean, health is the most important thing, but people are concerned superficially too with how they look, and that's not going to make it easy to be trim and in shape.
Absolutely. It's very difficult if you're eating like that consistently. And you know, Paula Deen made a comment that she is just an entertainment show, but people at home don't know that, so they're constantly cooking these recipes and eating them daily as family dinners.
Well, that's what I want to ask you. I mean, can you get away with it once a week without completely wrecking how you look?
Yeah, absolutely. Once a week, cheat meal, fantastic idea.
Okay.
The problem is when you don't have, you know, the right foods the other 6 days per week, that's when it becomes a problem.
Yeah, Don, what's a good rule of thumb to keep in mind? Because everyone, like Nick said, does love a good cheat day, especially when it comes to their diet.
Right, right. So really keep in what you're eating the most of the time. All right, have that cheat day. Have that Saturday where, you know, you enjoy what you're eating and you get a couple of, you know, French fries in or a couple of potato chips. That's fine, but make sure you're sticking with the portion size, and again, you're eating most of the time the better foods, the higher whole grains, your fruits and vegetables. Get all those foods in for most of the time.
And do you see this having an impact, the fact that Paula Deen has stepped out and said, hey, this has really affected my health? Do you see it changing how celebrity chefs sort of advertise their menus and their products down the line?
Possibly. The biggest thing is that people have to look at this and say, wow, this really can have an effect on you. Your diet and what you're eating can really make who you are and what your health concerns are. So you have to keep that in mind, that, you know, eating these foods all the time really is going to have effect at some point. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but it could be next week or next month.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you guys coming in, Nick Parker and Don Napoli. Thank you so much.
Thank you.